I have opened the session 2 minutes earlier just to do some of my settings. So let everybody join and we'll start. Good morning, Pranam. Welcome to the live session and happy Mahashivratri to everyone. So today's topic is why Shiva comes only when you don't give up. So what is the significance of being that Kal Ratri? What is Shiva, the consciousness, and what is Parvati, the Shakti within us? Very, very interesting topic to understand. Most of us, we have always seen Bhagwan Shiv, Ma Parvati, and Ganesha as an idol sitting somewhere in Himalayas or listening to us somewhere. Okay, so today, as per the scripture, I'm going to tell you how these things are going to happen and how awareness happens. So, many of the times, let us understand the Kal Ratri first. What is Kal Ratri? Kal Ratri means the darkness. Now, it does not mean that the night time. It does not mean the night time. It means when your life is turning very dark, when the situations don't feel right, when your mind is totally absurd. That is the Kal Ratri. And in that moment, we always skip. We leave the practice. We do, distraction is all away, always around. What is Ma Parvati symbolizing here? Ma Parvati is one who was always devoted to Shiva. She did unwavering tapas. So now what is that tapas? That means when you stay consistent and in equanimity in the time of that darkness. So when that Kal Ratri happens, the Bharat of Shivji, when when Shivji decided to marry Parvati, what happened? He came with a lot of that what do you say? बहुत सारा उन्होंने अपने वो बिल्कुल अघोरी के भाव में आए थे, यानी ही केम लिटरली लाइक अ घोस्ट. And everybody in the family of Ma Parvati was very scared कि what is this she's seeing, all that rakh on his body and all that ashes on his body, and his barat was always having all those ghosts and everything. Now what does this mean? Why was his Bharati so weird? What Shiva says, the it comes with the most and the dangerous of your fears. So it comes with all your fears, your resentment, your rejections, your everything that you think is fearful of you. That is Shiva. And what is Parvati doing? She's facing all her inner demons. When there is in and if you think as Parvati, or if you think as a woman or a man, it's the Shakti to which capacitates you to handle the situation in a very pleasant manner. That is where the energy lies. So when you face your fears, when you face the rejections, when you face failures, this is where the cosmic barat is happening to you. That is where the Shiva is having showing you all your misconceptions. Then when the calmness happens, when you don't react, you start responding. In fact, then you start taking pauses in your life and you preserve your energy and you sit back and do your dhyan and japa and meditations and all the yogic practices. That is where that Shakti, which is the Kundalini Shakti, that is where it has started rising. So Shiva's Bharat seems to be the horrific thing, but it is the same thing as a life. As Arjuna was in the battlefield and he saw so many people, so many relatives around, he was also the same, in the same motion, that there are what kind of people, what kind of world this is. Like, this is where your energy sinks down. No, no, I can't face it. I can't face this battle. This is my family. This is my emotion. This is attachment. Attachment to the pain. You don't want to see the other side of everything. That is where the awareness lies. So when the situations are dark, we say God is testing. Of course God is testing. How? Because he's showing you all your own reflections. He's showing you your rejections, your past lives, your past karmas. You are doing everything. But in that moment, when you don't leave the practice, when you say मेरे साथ कुछ नहीं हो रहा, मुझे नहीं करना है, I can't do it, that is the moment, you have to be very, very still and continue no matter what. It has come as a lesson. So when we don't start, start seeing things with a different perspective, we always suffer. We think it is a setback. No, it is making you wiser. Can you look at this way? Everything, every situation is actually making you wiser. It did not come here to stop your life. It gave you as a lesson which you need to learn and progress. That okay, but only when you accept it. So Ma Parvati never, she had an inconsistent, she had a very unconditional faith in Shiva. What is that? That is your own truth. That I am, when Krishna teaches you self realization, he teaches you the same thing. In chapter 8, Shri Krishna says, I am the Shiva. I am the cosmic consciousness. That is means what? Shiva. So when in the childhood also we have seen Krishna facing so many demons, everybody around. You think those were demons? Though as a child he faced everything and we think it as a miracle. That is the fear. Every demon he had crossed actually made him capable in that age where he killed the Kansa. So everything in your life is making you to the come to the best version of you, and not come back and sit down and cry about something. You can't do that. You have been given this life, and that is where you have to understand how things are moving. 1 minute. Okay, sorry. So that is the awareness. Now what is Ganesha? So when the Shiv and the Parvati met, then the child is born. So that is called a recreation or the creation, right? But what is creation? Are we manifesting, or are we having conscious children like Ganesha? No, we are just thinking that it's a process of sex and having. No, it is very, very enlightening process of a human being. It means two whole beings. You are enough in yourself. You are enough in yourself. When you unite, then that intellect happens, which is the Ganesha. That is why he is called Vigna Harta. What is the Vigna? The Vigna in your mind where you are not able to meet that Shiva, where you, in every situation, you just, fumble, you cheat, you blame, you do everything. That is where your own consciousness takes a drop. So understand, when the situations are coming in a very restless manner and you don't know what to do, stop running like a demon. Sit down, calm state, and let that energy rise in you. Let that calmness rise in you. I know it is not easy as I'm talking, but this is the only path. And the more we become still and stable, the more we learn to understand the tests which were happening. The more we go inward, the more we realize how the test has come not to punish us, but to bring us more closer to that Shiva. That union of Mahashivratri is happening within you, within your own conscious and the subconscious mind. So as Krishna, as Radha, so Krishna is the conscious mind, Radha is the subconscious mind. Similarly, Shiva is the consciousness, and where where you are thinking of what is coming, what I'm seeing in the world, and what is the Shakti which is telling you this is right, this is wrong, this is right, this is wrong. So every time you are judging a situation, and every time you are intermingling or entangled with it, you are losing that energy. So why did, we have all known about this story of Sati. Why did Parvati in the next life had to do so many tapas? The reason that tapas was not something, sitting like this in sadhana and everything is happening. No, it's the practical life of happening, everything, every damn thing happening around you. Still, you are consistent in your practice, in your awareness. People say every damn thing about you, but you are very, very still within you. Every Arjun was, it was not an overnight practice for Arjun to become the best warrior. No, he did the same tapa as Ma Parvati. Every guru who has walked this path has done the same. So we see Ma Parvati as somebody, as a woman outside somewhere sitting in Kailash or something. No, she is the conscious awareness of you. You are yourself the Parvati, you are yourself the Shiva. When you think, when you react to the world, you lose that sight of Parvati and Shiva. You are just becoming that demon. So instead of becoming that, what you don't want, sit back and relax and understand that my intellect, that means the Ganesha, can only har that vigna in my mind only and only when I understand that my energy is that Parvati. Where I preserve my energy, that is that Parvati rising in her own awareness to meet the Shiva. Now Shiva is the entire cosmic consciousness. That means it does, you don't have to think that it's something very vast or out there. It's like a blackboard which is a clean slate. When you start writing on it, you are writing your story. So when you are consciously aware of what ingredient, as a, as a chef puts each and every article with very love and beauty, that is where you put that creation, right? But it takes time. It takes time to understand this world. This world is not anything different from you. It is the same awareness. How you see a CEO, you will not see a lower person, right? But it is only in your awareness that somebody is up, somebody is down, whereas it's a fabricated thing for all of us. But you understand only when your own potential starts rising. That is where the Ganpati happens. So the entire family, they are not different from you. They are the ones who are already within you, telling you which, whenever there is darkness in your light, hold on and just breathe and relax, and then react, respond, even then pause. That is where the consciousness rises. You become aware of yourself more than the outer world. And you start realizing that the inside is outside. That means whatever you are thinking is only being projected. You become more inwards. What should I think? That means how should I see myself? So if you think that people are not valuing you, your time or something, that means something in you, in that conscious awareness, is telling I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. So the attention has gone towards you to make yourself worthy rather than asking for validations outside. See, everything is within your own conscious awareness. This whole body is a cosmic awareness of Earth Narishwar on its own. You go and worship the rituals, but you don't understand the Shiv through its tattva. That is why I told you today that the cosmic dance, which with the Bharat which came, and with the full of demons and ghosts and everybody, it was not that. It's your own fears manifesting. So Parvati had to face those fears when she was ready to face. Ultimately, the cosmic union happened, and that is why we called Shivaratri. That is why, acha, son. One more thing: why he chose this night? Why he didn't choose? Why didn't Shiva choose a full moon night? Now the full moon represents the fruition of your desires. That means your emotions are very high in that time. The tidal waves are high. Our body is all 70% of water. So why did he, and when there is amavas, when there is dark night, that is the point when the mind is empty. It makes you selfless. The dark nights means emptiness, blankness, clean, egoless. So when you become like this, that is why Shiva chose a dark night instead of a full moon night, because it's your emotions rising. So when your emotions start, every manifestation, we say plant the seeds on a dark night, and then it comes to fruition when it is full moon. So we tell people to, if even if the full moon happens and your emotions are in a tidal ways, slow down. So Mahashivratri is not something outside of you. Mahashivratri is always happening within you. So I enjoyed this session today. There are some people who are writing greetings from Colombia. Oh, very, very welcome. I don't understand English. Sorry to leave. It's fine, Gopalji. There is nothing difficult for you to understand. वो आसान सी बात है. Okay. Hello, and there is more hello to me. Okay. Om Namah Shivaya. Thank you so much for joining this lovely Sunday. Shivratri is a present, beautiful Ratri. It is not a Ratri, it is every minute of conscious awareness within all of us. So understand yourself, learn to take pauses more and more, and let that union happen within you. Before you rush to people to get intermingled, first understand that Parvati Ma, which is your Shakti within you. So thank you so much for joining. Have a lovely Sunday. If anybody has a question, when I'll post this, you can ask me your questions. If there is anything you did not understand, you can please put your queries. Yes, I am not making sessions in Hindi right now because I want the masses to be covered. So if you have an issues with the language, you can always come up to me and I'll try to explain it, or I'll take some separate sessions for Hindi versions of this group. So we can do that always. The channels are always open. And thank you so much for joining. Have a lovely Sunday and happy Mahashivratri. See you all next Sunday.